And this is Joshua chapter 5, verse 10. It says, and the children of Israel encamped in Gilgal and kept the Passover on the 14th day of the month at evening in the plains of Jericho. You know what I'm saying? So this is after Moses. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Who is leader. Who stayed in the stead of leadership of Moses after Moses had passed away. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this was another Passover that came over, and yet they still kept it. And it says, verse 11, it says, and they did eat of the old corn of the land on the morrow after the Passover, unleavened cakes and parched corn in the self same day. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, 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 they made, so like it says unleavened cakes, man. You know what I'm saying? So they to keep it, you know what I'm saying? They did not they didn't eat cakes with yeast in it, man. You know what I'm saying? They was unleavened because it was a memorial, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it said in Exodus, man. You know, it was a memorial. You know, and they had to keep it that same way, man. You know, and they did. You know, this is Exodus chapter 19, starting at verse 14. It says, and Moses went down from the mount unto the people and sanctified the people, and they washed their clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to come clean unto the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have no dirty clothes. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have no dirty drawers. You know, no used socks. You know, and you also want to wash your ass too. You know, like the elder Uriah said. You know what I'm saying? And it says, you know, it says in verse 15, it says, and he said unto the people, be ready against the third day, come not at your wives. You know what I'm saying? So coming out your not at your wives is pretty much don't be having no sexual intercourse, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be uh 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 don't do any masturbation, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? Cause you don't want to be unclean when you come to the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh verse 16, it says, and it came to pass on the third day in the morning that there were thunders and lightnings and a thick cloud upon the mount, and the voice of the trumpet exceeding loud, so that all the people that was in the camp trembled. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says, work out your salvation with fear and trembling, man. You know what I'm saying? With it being a mandatory thing that we got to keep the Passover because it's one of we'll keep all our holy days and high holy days. You know what I'm saying? But for the fact that the Passover, the Lord, you know what I'm saying, appointed for a season that you gotta keep it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, and people was in fear, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you fear you how about you shy. You know what I'm saying? You hoping not to get killed. You hoping to get saved on the first go round. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you don't want to be an idiot. You know what I'm saying? To purposely, you know what I'm saying, be unclean, thinking the Lord ain't gonna jack you up, man. Because you know even during this time, just like in the movie the Prince of Egypt, you know what I'm saying, when the spirit was going throughout all the land and stuff to make sure that the Israelites had the blood on their post so they could be covered and stuff. It was taking all the lives of the Egyptians, man. You know what I'm saying? And if the Israelites didn't have that blood on their post, you know what I'm saying? Their firstborns would have got taken, man. You know what I'm saying? So the hopeful elect, you know what I'm saying? Rehearsing the righteous acts, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're just keeping the Passover to the best of our ability. You know what I'm saying? Meaning you don't have to put no blood on the post, you know what I'm saying, of your door. But, you know, you just hope that Yahweh Shem Yahshai, you know what I'm saying, doesn't kill you in this time, man. Because best believe there's people that's dying all across the world right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And Israelites, man, who are not covered by that blood, man. You know what I'm saying? Who are 2/3, man. You know? Uh, and we still hope to be of the elect, man. You know, um, God, this is Numbers chapter 9. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai in the first month of the second year, after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Let the children of Israel also keep the Passover at his appointed time." So that the way it comes around, you know what I'm saying. That you got to keep it. Tell the nation of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and Confucian faiths who bloodline go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who are Israelites. You know what I'm saying. You got to keep the Passover, man. You know what I'm saying, when it comes around, when it's about that time, 3 days before it happens, you know what I'm saying? Don't come at your wives, have clean clothes, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you took a shower, you know what I'm saying? Didn't touch anything defiled, this, that, and the other, and keep the Passover. Verse verse 3, it says, "In the 14th day of this month at evening ye shall keep it in his appointed season, according to all the rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof shall ye keep it. And Moses spake unto the children of Israel that they should keep the Passover." It says, "And they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the first month at evening in the wilderness of Sinai, according to all that Yahweh commanded Moses, so did the children of Israel." You know, verse 6, it says, "And there were certain men, you know what I'm saying, who were defiled by the dead body of a man." Because when you touch a dead body, you're unclean. You're defiled. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing of how the Lord said back in Exodus 19 and 15 to not come at your wives, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you spill seed, you're unclean, according to Leviticus, the 15th chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? You take a shower, you know what I'm saying, in that evening. You know what I'm saying? You should bathe yourself. You know what I'm saying? You should take a shower and wash your clothes. You know what I'm saying? And then by evening, you'll be clean again. You know what I'm saying? You know? And but we understand that in this place, you know what I'm saying, we can't be clean, you know what I'm saying, regardless, you know what I'm saying. But for the fact that you still do it shows that you got faith, man. You know what I'm saying? You showing your faith by your works too, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it says it's like, okay, back in verse 6, it says, "And there were certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man, that they should not keep the Passover on that day," because they knew that if they was defiled, you know what I'm saying, that it was an order for them not to come to the Lord unclean. And it says it says, "And they came before Moses and before Aaron on that day, and those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering of the Lord in his appointed season among the children of Israel." You know what I'm saying? And Moses said unto them, "Stand still, and I will hear what the Lord will command concerning you." You know what I'm saying? So Moses is like, hold up, you know what I'm saying? Don't panic. I'm finna ask the Lord, because they already, because all the nation of Israel supposed to keep this. You know what I'm saying? You know? And it says, verse 9, it says, "And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord." Posterity is all persons, descendants, you know what I'm saying, of your ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, Verse 11, it says, "The 14th day of the second month at evening, they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herb." Once again, that bitter herb was horseradish. You know what I'm saying? And Once again, it says the 14th day of the second month. So you have another shot of being able to keep the Passover, man. You know what I'm saying? Which would be I believe like March 31st. You know what I'm saying? And at evening in the beginning, man. You know what I'm saying? Have your lamb ready. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your ass is washed. Make sure your clothes are clean. Make sure you ain't coming at your wives. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got all the leaven out of your crib for what you was able to find. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, you know, just an example. You know what I'm saying? And for you know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, you know, just an example. You know what I'm saying? And for unleavened, you know, for some that don't have leaven that you can eat. You know what I'm saying? Uh, 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 you know, you know, be serious in this time. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it lightly. You know, uh, watch out for potato chips. You know what I'm saying? Cakes, honey buns. You know what I'm saying? Zebra cakes, donuts. You know what I'm saying? Bagels. You know, pizza and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look out for breaded chicken. Look out for certain chicken that look like it's fried but it's breaded. You know what I'm saying? Uh, 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 you know, if you you know had that lamb, you know, roasted. Don't boil it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, you know, and verse this is Numbers chapter 9 verse 12. It says, they shall leave none of it unto the morning, nor break any bone of it. You know what I'm saying? That's that lamb without blemish. And it says, according to all the ordinances of the Passover, they shall keep it. You know what I'm saying? You know, this verse 13, it says, but the man that is clean and is not in a journey and forbeareth to keep the Passover, even that same soul shall be cut off from among his people. So, you know, yeah, you ain't defiled, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing anything to defile yourself, you know what I'm saying, purposely, you know, uh, um, uh, 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 and you have the opportunity to keep the Passover and you don't, the Lord gonna cut you off. You know what I'm saying? You know, might be one of the ones lolly dolly da down the street. You know what I'm saying? And when you least expected, the Lord gonna catch you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't taking this uh 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 and you have the opportunity to keep the Passover and you don't, the Lord gonna cut you off. You know what I'm saying? You know, might be one of the ones lolly dolly da down the street. You know what I'm saying? And when you least expected, the Lord gonna catch you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't taking it seriously, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it says, because he brought not the offering of the Lord in his appointed season, that man shall bear his sin. That so like that man shall bear his sin. You know what I'm saying? So you completely went off. You know what I'm saying? You completely did not want to follow the order and give honor and respect to Yahweh Shim Yashai on keeping this Jewish memorial when he brought us out of Egypt, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and and have your lamb, your wine, you know what I'm saying, strong drink, you know, liquor, you know what I'm saying. Don't be getting there just so you can get drunk and fucked up, you know what I'm saying. Uh, 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 and I hope this video was edifying. And I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to apostles, great millstone, and salutations to the elect, which we hope to be. Shalom and above.